All right, here we are. We're back. We're gonna adjust fire real quick, and I want to talk about fucking people in minds that get mad. Like, why can't I have people mad that I don't want to have fun? You want to know why people are mad that you can't have fun? Because there's fuckery afoot. Now, whether you're on the left or you're the right, we all know where we align on this fuckery. The people on the left fucking believe that you're doing absolutely nothing, and or you're contributing to leaving a worse world for fucking people. And we are making a fucking worse world for people right now. Same on the right, right? You in the middle. The reason why they have more respect for their enemy than they do you is because their enemy at least believes they're doing something right. And then we see you on the internet fucking making memes of shit, complaining about the goddamn bullshit. And then we were like, and you're talking about people complaining about having fun. And then when you get called out on it, you're like, well, what are you doing to do it? Well, when people are having a podcast like this, or they're joining a militia or something, or they're actively online trying to like highlight how fucked this is, you're actually doing something. So if you're making political memes, you're probably good, but there's a time and a place for everything. You're telling you just called somebody out. You're like, what are you doing when you're really doing nothing, and you're not expecting people to get mad at you? The government is trampling on our rights. Black, white, yellow, polka dotted, left, right, sideways. If you care more about having fun than unfucking that, you are a selfish prick. I don't care if you hate me. I'm going to lose a lot of fucking people on this one. But it needs to be said on both the fucking police qualified immunity and this garbage. There is a time and place for fun. Right now, it's not the time for fun. It's the time for putting on your big boy pants and your big girl pants, humaning the fuck up and doing some adulting and taking responsibility for the government mess that we voted into office. We got politicians literally saying one thing when somebody's in charge and another thing when somebody else is in charge about the same goddamn thing because they really don't give no fucks. But I'm not doing anything, even though I'm here fucking telling you about it every day, fighting the goddamn censorship machine. Everybody just wants to laugh, go lucky, and be happy. And join a militia. Fucking build some culture. Set up a cult aspiring. I don't know, something. Don't get mad about fucking when people are like, oh, you should help because of blah, 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 blah. Instead of being a jackass, be, well, what are you doing? We're on the internet. Because people are on the internet for work. What if they're on the internet for work and they said that and they're actually actively, then their work is this type of podcast. They're actually actively working. They're not on the internet being stupid, having fun. They're actively working. They might enjoy their job and all the better, but they're actively working. You could have simply said, oh, I do plenty most of the time from like this to this. I'm knees deep in doing my thing for that. But right now I needed to take time from B to B to play this out. And I'm like, all right, you do you, boo boo. You don't have to be a jackass. Just because somebody was like, well, maybe if you weren't having fun and we were focused on this, we wouldn't be having this problem. Instead of getting butthurt about it because you know that they're right because you're not really doing anything with your life, you could have just been like, because if you were doing something with your life, you would just laugh and be like, well, instead of making assumptions, I do this, that, I'm moving on. And then you make them look like a fucking idiot. But when you get butthurt right away, that's because somebody's poked you in the nose. Somebody's like looking, they're right on the money. They're right on the money. They called you out and you know it. The whole world is crazy. This is going to get worse. Everybody's like in these conversations online, somebody was just like, well, how many people did you get to vote? Voting is ridiculously irrelevant. They admitted to manipulating it. We're not going to fix this through the voting booth. It's just not going to happen. History's shown us we're going to have to fucking take up arms. I mean, it is what it is. And I don't know how we rectify that. Maybe we can build culture and we could take back voting. But unless we remove the machines and we remove this multi-day voting stuff that these easier to vote things that they've been putting in place since the fucking COVID vaccine, there's never going to be another legitimate voting thing here in the United States of America, ever fucking get. It's just, there's not. And I'm sorry if I'm popping your buzzkill bubble or whatever, or your fun bubble, and I'm being the buzzkill. People's rights are being violated. And all you care about is how you feel. I don't give a fuck about me. I know damn well if shit goes real bad, I'm gonna lose my entire income. I don't give a fuck about that. I'll freeze to death at New Valley Forge. Because our rights are what's fucking, that's what's important. Our fucking rights. The Constitution. Our freedom. Those who would give up a little bit of freedom for a little bit of security, or give up, and I'm going to add, those who give up a little bit of freedom for a little bit of amusement deserve neither. And will get neither. A little bit twist on Benjamin Franklin. If you would give up a little bit of freedom for a little bit of anything, you are the fucking problem. I have more respect for the leftists. At least they believe they're garbage. You fall on one side of the fence or the other, but you refuse to fucking pick a side and do something. I mean, it is what it is. And for all of you out there that are managing to do stuff, juggle families, and have fun, you need to hit me up and tell me how to do that, because you're the real MVP. This is a war. Whether it becomes a shooting war, whether it stays an informational war, or a culture war, this is a fucking war. And people need to start treating it as such. If you think we can fight this with culture or whatnot, then you need to do what Tim Pool's doing, what Daily Wire is doing, and maybe make movies and TVs and stuff and start building culture. I mean, I know I was ragging on memesters, and it's not all memesters that are part of what's going on here. I guess you could argue memes are building culture. But there are a lot of people online just trying to have fun, just trying to escape the world, doing absolutely nothing, and you are the real problem. Because if you just stood the fuck up and opened your fucking mouth, it would be over. I'm just saying.